Hi guys and dolls, today I'm going to be sharing with you some products from some upcoming MAC collections. They sent me a few different bits and bobs from different collections that are coming out. One is already out, one is kind of sort of out, and one is coming out on Thursday. So I'll try to make sense of that as I get to each collection. So I guess I'll get to the kind of sort of one because that's sort of weird. So MAC is coming out with a new pro collection of nudes and metallics. So there's going to be, I think like 4 metallic eyeshadows and 4 metallic lipsticks, and then 4 nude lipsticks and 4 nude eyeshadows, and like I think there's a blush. I'm a little fuzzy on the details, to be honest. What I understand is that the collection is available now at MAC Pro store locations. And then in June, they're actually going to be launching it online. Now, MAC Pro items are now available to all customers, so I would hope and assume that it'll be available to everyone in June on MACcosmetics.com, but it's not going to be available at counters or at regular MAC stores. So hopefully that makes some sense. So I have 2 things to share with you from this collection. The first is this eyeshadow, which is called Tryst, and I'm super excited about it. It kind of looks like it's related to like plum dressing or hepcat or cranberry or something like that. It's very, very metallic. And this lipstick here, which is called Angel's Kiss, and it's a nice nude. So I'll go ahead and swatch that lipstick for you first. From what I can tell, it kind of reminds me of Freckle Tone. Like maybe Freckle Tone and Myth had a baby. So here we have Angel's Kiss and Crimson Tryst. This is a really nicely pigmented color. This is always what I wanted cranberry to be, but cranberry is like a little, it's like kind of washed out or something. I don't know, maybe that's just my personal opinion. And then it's much redder compared to hepcat or plum dressing. So that's quite lovely, and I do look forward to the rest of the collection. So that ends up launching online in June. I don't know, I might end up getting some of the other colors because some of the lipsticks look like amazing. So the next collection I want to share with you is the Art of the Eye collection, and I'm pretty excited about it. I have 3 of the eyeshadows and 1 of the eyeshadow palettes to share with you today, and I'm really excited because this palette actually came out a couple years ago, and back then it was called the Gentle Fumes quad, I believe, and this is the exact same color lineup, same shade, same everything, but now it's called, and I'm probably going to say this really wrong, Masat al Lail. I'm sorry if I didn't say that right. Anyway, my 2007 self from when this first came out is like, oh my god, we finally got it, because this came out with the Smoke Signals collection. And I have to tell you guys, just my own personal progression, when this first came out, you know, 7 years ago, almost 6 years ago, I was not into smoky eyes. I was like, I don't even need this collection. This collection sucks. There's no bright colored eyeshadows, you know. And now I actually wear smoky eyes much more often than I wear like super bright crazy colors. So this is an awesome quad for me. I absolutely, like my 2007 self is like going nuts. Now, I actually did swatch these shades for you. I did it sort of out of order. This one here is Rondelle. It's a nice bright silver. It's actually a lot more pigmented than I thought it would be. So my 2007 self and my 2013 self is like, yes! This next shade is called Gentle Fume, or no wait, it's called Waft. Sorry, dolls. Waft is a kind of bluish gray. It has a little bit of a brown to it as well. It's a really interesting color actually. This next one is called Gentle Fume, and that's an interesting word for it because it's a very sheer color, so it is sort of like very gentle, very light, very sheer. Good for blending out, not really one you want to like pack on the lid to get a color intensity out of. And then the last shade here is Carbon, which is a matte black. It's not a terribly exciting shade, it's not even the best black on the market. I'd say that Carbon definitely performs better in practice than it does like in swatches. I also have 3 of the eyeshadows from the collection to share with you. This one's called Farasha, I believe is how you pronounce it. It's a nice like yellowy, bright safety cone orange. It's a really nice texture. I'm really impressed with this gun. This gun, what? Words are not my friend this afternoon, evening. The next shade is Parrot, and this is another re-promote. A lot of people are really going to be excited about this one because Parrot is like one of those iconic MAC eyeshadows that everyone's like, why didn't I get this when it was released the first time? I think they've re-promoted it a few times. If I'm being completely honest with you guys, I feel like there's dupes out there that are very similar to Parrot, but I will say it is a really, really lovely eyeshadow. It's wonderfully pigmented, the texture is great, so I can see where the hype came from on that one. Now, the eyeshadow from this collection that absolutely knocks my socks off is this one, and I'm gonna say it so wrong. Banafsaji? Oh my god, I love this eyeshadow so much. It is it's kind of similar to Contrast in that it's a blue purple. It's much more pigmented than Contrast and it leans more purple than Contrast does. And if you guys do not already know this, Contrast is one of my favorite eyeshadows from MAC. So let me go ahead and share these swatches. This is the, I'm just gonna say the orange one, the, you know, my new favorite eyeshadow, and then Parrot. I'm sorry that I can't pronounce the names properly. But yeah, this one right here, can we just have a discussion? These are swatched dry with no base, kids. Like, awesome. Awesome pigmentation, great texture. I can't wait to use that sort of purpley blue one in a look. I'm excited. I don't know about you. Now, the Art of the Eye collection is actually already out, so you can go to maccosmetics.com or go to your local counter or store or whatever, and they actually will already have that collection out for you. Now, the next collection I'm going to be sharing with you is the Temperature Rising collection, and this one comes out this Thursday. I'm pretty excited about it because the quads are awesome and it's one of those collections that has special packaging. So the first thing I'm going to share with you is this quad. It's called Bare My Soul and I used it to create this makeup look today, so definitely be sure to check out the makeup tutorial for this. The shades in this are called Romantico. No, maybe I'm getting that wrong. Bare My Soul is this one here. It's very similar to Patina eyeshadow. This one's called Romantico. I can't think of a permanent collection eyeshadow that's quite the same. This one here is called Win in Rio. It kind of reminds me of like a blackened version of Mulch. And this last one is called Friendly. I'm sure a lot of people are going to compare Friendly to Club because it's a green with a sort of brown duochrome to it. I find that on the eye it's much darker than Club and it's much greener, but that's just my own personal experience with it. And then with this collection there's also two lipsticks. They're called Sheer Seduction. This is like a bronze shimmer. These are Dazzle formula lipsticks, which means they're very glittery. They're almost sheer like a luster, but with like tons and tons and tons of glitter. And then this one here is called Caliente, and I'm actually wearing it right now with a few other things. And it's a really nice like sparkly berry shade, and I love the packaging. It has that sort of rubbery feel like NARS packaging has, and the tubes are of course in this awesome like bronze packaging, which is really pretty. So this is the Sheer Seduction lipstick. It's a nice like bronzy, almost orangey toned glittery lipstick. This is Caliente, and as you can see they're actually pretty pigmented. I said that they were sheer, so I think I was wrong in saying that. They're actually pretty pigmented. I really wish they would bring back all the awesome Dazzle lipsticks that they had a couple years ago, like Babies on Fire. I digress. So then we get to the quad Romantico, which as I said is very similar to Patina. We have Bare My Soul. We have Win in Rio. And Friendly. Now I might not have these names correct because like it's kind of hard to tell, like this is like a press sample so the names are kind of funny on it, so I might be wrong, but this is the lipsticks, this is the quad in swatch form. I hope that you guys enjoyed this Swatch Fest video. I think that these upcoming collections are really exciting. I know that the Temperature Rising collection has like tons of bronzers and like body bronzers and like liquid bronzer stuff, and the Art of the Eye collection actually has some of the chromographic pencils, which everyone gets really excited about, but they're like they're a permanent pro items, so I don't get my panties in a twist over them. Also, I just personally don't like the formula, so I should stop hating on them. Anyway, I hope that you're having a fantastic day. I will see you guys in my next video. Remember to be vintage or tacky, just be yourself. See you, bye. So this right here is the bamboo drawer organizer, and it's expandable, and so I have it just expanded in the front, so in the back portion, the back part that can expand is not expanded. And because these are adjustable, you can make them any size, so I have like a skinny one for colored mascara, a larger one for my everyday mascaras.